It's literally this right here.
Yes! Yes, companies. Perfect. July 1st hits, and that's what we're going to see. Perfect. There it is, man. There it is. They take advantage of particular groups when it's lucrative and conducive to their profits because all they care about is their bottom line. You're number one. If you want to stay number one, you got to be relevant. You have to be hip. That's what it's about. And it's hip to jump on causes. It's hip to pick politics. It's hip to deal with controversial people.
Right.
Not understanding that you have to think about the ramifications.
Well, I'll be waiting for the Kanye West McDonald's meal.
With that being said,
here we go again. It's February, so they're gonna bring out all the brown napkins and all their fucking.
Hey, right, push the usual main people up front. Everybody's gonna be saying, "Hey, man, Underground Railroad." They do the same topics. Check those off on the boxes to be mentioned. This. We're gonna highlight certain black people,
and we feed into it. We our people feed into that.
Yeah,
it's literally bait.
They're celebrating us. They celebrate you for 28 days.
It's like
sometimes 29 on a leap year. You get one additional year.
And that's the thing. We're always trying to compare things to the West. Oh, we don't do it here. Why are they doing it over there? Understand that is a different part of the world. That's literally the other side of the world. They live differently than we do. They have different
I think they're
norms.
more traditional.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Burnt Reynolds.
Bro Robertson here. Hugh Blackman? Hugh Jackman?
Throwbacks,
yeah,
baby.
I see that. Golly.
Oh, man.
So, hear me out, Bert, Malcolm. You're sitting at home, and you're having a nice evening with your family.
Okay.
McDonald's commercial pops up. Okay? You're sitting here.
I'm scared.
Okay, no. And in this McDonald's commercial, you see a man flirting with a female cashier.
Okay. Where's this going?
Intro. So in India, there's a new McDonald's ad, and they're not new. Usually a lot of issues there in India when it comes to advertisement and things.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a new McDonald's ad circulating around where it has a man flirting with a cashier. Sparked outrage online. This is outrageous, disgusting beyond words. Basically, McDonald's India released an ad last Monday to promote its $2 McVeggie meal.
McVeggie meal?
Yes.
First of all, that sounds terrible.
Well, it's a different culture. Okay.
I mean, it's probably healthy, so that's probably why it's not here in America. So.
$2 too, not bad. The ad depicts a man gaining interest in a female cashier at McDonald's while getting his food.
Uh-huh.
So basically, people are stating that the social media users accusing the company of objectifying female employees and promoting workplace harassment.
How did the commercial end?
So in the video, the man heads to the end of the line after finishing his meal. A male employee then gestures for him to step up to the empty counter, although he turns down the offer, hoping to interact with the female cashier instead. Sometimes the greatest love stories start with the tiniest things: a glance, a smile, a meal. The ad for $2.
Pause. You ever go to like Target, and it's like, okay, I have two options here. I can go to this checkout line that's short, but it's a dude, or I can go to this long ass line, but the cashier is cute female. Back in the day,
I mean,
the number of times I used to stand in that long ass line with my one item.
With my one item.
My one item.
Not even shopping. God dang. Apparently, this is some of the comments, I guess, after stating that. People are responding, "This is outrageous and disgusting beyond words. You're inviting your customers to hit on your employees. You're also creating potentially unsafe workplace for female employees. Objectifying your female staff for profit by suggesting your customers come and flirt and find a date here." So that is basically what everyone is blowing up on Twitter about, stating that. I can see from both points. This sends a wrong precedence to society who already sees, engages workers as a low-life individuals who could be exploited. I've seen guys flirting with servers to flight attendants. This ad will give affirmation to their actions. Another user wrote. For some reason, distortion has crept into our conduct, our behavior, our words. So at times we insult women. Can we take a pledge to stop this behavior? You can see argument for both sides. You can see what they intended to do.
I see what they tried to do, but that doesn't mean that it was gonna land. It didn't land.
We see the same thing with Bud Light. We see the same thing with Target and Kohl's. When you go to try to sell something or a certain group, not saying they were doing that, I don't know who's signing off on this shit. Like, who is your marketing team? When you sit there and you say people are going to go, oh, this is sweet. This isn't 15, 20 years ago. That's not going to fly. In the world where people can be anything they want and be defined by whatever they want, you sitting here having something as simple in your minds, especially as you know how India is when it comes to LGBTQ plus situations.
Right.
We know how some of these countries feel. When you do something that direct, you should understand that it's going to affect everything.
Right.
This ad may be ran in India, and as much as I don't know if India still practices the caste system. Are they still doing the caste system? I don't remember. I'm very unsure.
I
if they're
live
still
in
doing
America. I don't even know.
Well, I'm not sure if that's still.
We use the imperial system here.
But I'm unsure whether the caste system's a thing or not. But regardless of that, you should know these times with social media that may be a gamble to do that. To do that. Instead of going to the guy who could help you do the same thing she can do, you'd rather shoot your shot at the young lady or the woman in the
eyes. But that's what guys do, though, man.
Like, and I get that that's what they're trying to say, too. And it's an opportunity to go out. But come on.
And it's a different culture. I don't know what the cultural norms are in India.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. We're always trying to compare things to the West. Oh, we don't do it here. Why are they doing it over there? Understand that is a different part of the world. That's literally the other side of the world. They live differently than we do. They have different
I think they're
norms.
more traditional.
Yeah.
You know, which is nothing against that, but, it's...
But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that what we go through, we understand what everyone... That's America's biggest problem. We try to blanket the entire world with our belief system, and that's not it.
On top of you don't think the other way around, they're like, dang, the West is kind of like, they can't get it together. They always find some reason to complain and whine about something. That's what a lot of countries think we do. We're dysfunctional. We're a very young country, but at the same time, when are we going to learn? When if it's not one thing, it's another thing we complain about.
Right.
But like I said, I can see it from their point. I guess you could say that it could encourage, hey man, it's acceptable to go there and shoot, spit some game and I don't know what people call it these days. And
shoot your shot. I
think I said that. Yeah. So I mean, it's acceptable to do that. I can see how that could possibly encourage people, because then young men or young impressionable people,
like I don't know what's going on socially in India. So if they're having a thing, I know there's a lot of people there already, but if they're having a decline in births. And they're trying to figure out a way to help increase people's interaction so they can get their birth rate up. Because I know a lot of countries, including our own, birth rates are down. People are just not doing that.
No.
So if that's what they're trying to do, I guess that might be effective.
What using McDonald's to aid in your campaign?
So this is the problem, and this is what I'm gonna title this video.
Corporations, man. I tell you what.
So virtue signal. And I have this problem with Pride Month. I have this problem with Black History Month. It's capitalism. It's the monetization of this social thing to make it like it wouldn't be an issue. Well, it would still be an issue. It wouldn't be as big of an issue if the money that these corporations were making for celebrating these things were going to these organizations.
Well, I know Target and Kohl's particularly do give a percentage of profits to it, so they are giving. Some are, but are they all not? We all know they're exploiting it. There's a meme. There's a meme we need to find. I don't know if you remember the Pop-Up Girls. There's a show back in the '90s called the Pop-Up Girls, and there's this clown.
Oh, I know what you mean.
and something turned him bad, so it turned him into a mime, and that's what we need to represent. As soon as July 1st hits, that's what all these it was a meme that's been going around. That's what all these corporate companies are going to do. The color's going to slowly sip away, and they're going to be back on, fuck them.
It's literally this right here.
Yes! Yes, companies. Perfect. July 1st hits, and that's what we're going to see. Perfect. There it is, man. There it is. They take advantage of particular groups when it's lucrative and conducive to their profits because all they care about is their bottom line. You're part of the cause when it's equitable, when it's going to make you the most money, when it's the most profitable. That's when you're oh yeah, I'm down for the cause, but as soon as July 1st hits, who? 2024 we'll revisit this. Yeah, 2024 June 2024.
I hate that because it is so profitable.
It's capitalistic society. That's all it is. Capitalistic society.
And that's the only reason they care is because it is. Because if it wasn't profitable, they wouldn't give a shit.
They would not. You're right. If we as people help these corporations to hire...
You say weebs?
Oh, we as people. Maybe I kind of ran the words again. We as people held them accountable. So if you're going to sell pride things, if you're going to sell things that accentuate black culture or Latino or Hispanic or Chinese...
Or try to push an agenda.
Then you need to show us that the funds you're using, 30% or 40%, how much ever, is going to what you claim is what you're supporting.
This is one of the reasons I just don't do like Black History Month. It's like, well, yeah, one of the reasons, but a huge reason is just because of that. I'm just like, here we go again. It's February, so they're gonna bring out all the brown napkins and all their fucking
push the usual main people up front. Everybody's gonna be saying, "Hey, man, Underground Railroad." They do the same topics. Check those off on the boxes to be mentioned. This. We're gonna highlight certain black people,
and we feed into it. We our people feed into that.
Yeah,
it's literally bait.
They're celebrating us. They celebrate you for 28 days.
It's like
sometimes 29 on a leap year. You get one additional year. But the point is, it's seeing that these people are playing you. Yeah. It's all a game. They don't care. And I get it. People are getting infuriated. I get it. People are demonstrating, and it is hurting these companies. Yeah. It is. But if you don't make this a temporary thing. Have this energy the rest of the year with these companies. Boycott them, not just this month, but for the rest of the year, and show them that you're not going to be used again.
It's a Hallmark holiday. It's just like Easter, just like Christmas, just like the 4th of July.
Yep, I get it. And the just same thing with just Juneteenth now being an official holiday and everything.
Oh yeah.
Now they're profiting off of that. We have Juneteenth ice cream. We've got Juneteenth napkins. And the things they picked, I don't know if you remember when they first did it a year or so ago. It was kind of weird because they showed people and chains, and it was just weird. Like this. So what is the representation behind this person with chains? It's stupid marketing. But you're dumb. You're trying to capitalize on something.
But back to the India thing.
Yeah.
So if it is about the birth thing, which I'm assuming, I could be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong, which is how we kind of went on this tangent. Mm-hmm. It feels weird. I feel like some companies should be just neutral. It's okay to not have a corporate stance. It's okay.
We know that that's okay, but I think for a lot of these companies, as big as they are, they feel for that or their partner, whatever it is, they feel they have to pick a stance if they want to maximize their profits.
Their profit margin, which
if they want to maximize it, they have to speak up because there's all this money left out here because it's never enough. Right. That's the problem. You want to make more. You want to remain number one. Right. You're McDonald's. We're discussing it. You're number one. If you want to stay number one, you got to be relevant. You have to be hip. That's what it's about. And it's hip to jump on causes. It's hip to pick politics. It's hip to deal with controversial people.
Right.
Not understanding that you have to think about the ramifications.
Well, I'll be waiting for the Kanye West McDonald's meal.
With that being said, oh guys, let us know what you think. It's been going on for many, many years, well before social media. These people have been taking advantage of these things. What do you think? Should there be a percentage they have to pay out and then prove that they're paying out, or do they need to not participate at all? What needs to be done?
Right.
Something needs to change.
Other than that, just subscribe to the channel.
Do it.
And it's not for any kind of cause, but. Well, no, it is. It's for our financial gain.
Yeah. But also to grow the base, bring out new, different type of rhetoric that's out here. We're not on nobody's team.
Yeah, and hit us with some suggestions. We're always down to take suggestions from people for some content. Send us some stuff. So, with that said, we are outro.